Who am I speaking with?
This is the Zodiac speaking.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for films based on serial killers that not only chilled audiences, but stayed true to the horrific real-life events that inspired them.
My name's Jeffrey.
Stephen Hicks. Nice to meet you.
Number 10, Summer of Sam.
What do you want?
I want you to go out and kill. Kill! Kill!
Spike Lee's Summer of Sam transports audiences to the sweltering summer of 1977, when New York City was gripped with terror courtesy of David Berkowitz, dubbed Son of Sam. Co-written by Sopranos star Michael Imperioli, the film doesn't center solely on Berkowitz, however, but instead immerses viewers into the widespread paranoia and social tension that his crimes ignited. Although Lee took creative liberties with the characters, he captured the city's atmosphere of dread and distrust with remarkable accuracy.
Look, there's a homicidal maniac running around the neighborhood. You don't want to do anything about it?
The attention to period details is meticulous, making audiences truly feel the unsettling vibe that defined this dark chapter in New York City's history. Number 9, Boston Strangler.
Homicide has been working round the clock on this, and we've got nothing to connect the murders.
What about the stockings?
Only one of the victims in Boston had that.
This recent adaptation of the notorious Boston Strangler carefully follows the facts of the case while delving into the real-life investigation led by journalists Loretta McLaughlin and Gene Cole. The film not only examines the chilling details of Albert DeSalvo's crimes and subsequent confession to 13 murders, but also highlights the significant hurdles McLaughlin and Cole faced, notably institutional sexism. We are given insight into their persistent pursuit of the truth and how it ultimately helped expose the Strangler's acts, despite authorities' initial resistance.
The Boston Police Department is conducting the largest manhunt in the city's history, and yet no trace, no trail, no trip-up has been detected. Without sharing evidence, police may overlook a common denominator.
By skillfully interweaving the known facts with the journalist's personal sacrifices, Boston Strangler authentically captures the complexity of one of America's earliest serial killer cases.
We had him. We just let him walk away.
Number 8, Citizen X.
They're afraid. To be a psychiatrist in this country is to be an expert on paranoia, whether you're meant to be or not.
Telling the true story of the Soviet Union's pursuit of Andrei Chikatilo, Citizen X truly stands out for its historical accuracy. The unrepentant Rostov Ripper was responsible for at least 52 murders between the 1970s and 1990s. This HBO film not only depicts Chikatilo's heinous acts, but also sheds light on the Soviet system's reluctance to admit a serial killer could exist within its borders. By illustrating the bureaucratic hurdles that delayed the investigation, Citizen X effectively captures the chilling reality of the time. Its award-winning, detailed approach also shows that made-for-TV films can deliver stories just as compelling and precise as those on the big screen.
I wrote a paper about you 3 years ago. I called you Citizen X. I'm sure a lot of it is wildly incorrect. Would you like me to read it to you?
Number 7, 10 Rillington Place.
And may the Lord have mercy on your soul.
The British film 10 Rillington Place recounts the chilling story of John Christie, an English serial killer who murdered several people in his London apartment during the 1940s and 50s. Praised in part for its historical accuracy, the film recreates the environment of Christie's apartment with great detail.
It didn't work.
Oh, where's Beryl then?
She's upstairs on the bed.
It also helps that they filmed the house's exterior scenes on the actual real-life street. Richard Attenborough's portrayal of Christie and John Hurt's BAFTA-nominated role as Timothy Evans, who was wrongfully convicted and executed for Christie's crimes, are equally stirring.
How about that?
10 Rillington Place also does a great job illustrating the very real flaws in the British legal system. Number 6, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
I'd like to kill somebody.
Say that again.
I'd like to kill somebody.
Must mean you go for a ride, Otis.
Not for the faint of heart. Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer offers a stark and uncompromising view of Henry Lee Lucas, capturing the serial killer's dark and volatile nature. However, thanks to Lucas's constant fabrications, claiming to have committed hundreds of murders that he likely didn't, it made historical accuracy challenging, to say the least. However, thanks to director John McNaughton's focus on confirmed elements of Lucas's story, the film maintains a striking realism. Plus, Rooker's outstanding performance captures Lucas's unsettling traits, drawing on his careful study of the killer's interviews and mannerisms. We'd say it paid off.
Tell her you're sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Number 5. The Snowtown Murders.
Come say hello to Barry.
The Snowtown Murders is a predominantly accurate, not to mention disturbing, portrayal of Australia's notorious bodies in barrels murders. For one, the film authentically captures the horrifying nature of John Bunting's psychological control over the small community, leading others into a spree of brutal killings. Director Justin Kurzel's decision to cast local, non-professional actors only enhances the realism. It's an overall brutal and visceral experience. And while its unflinching approach is sure to turn more than a few stomachs, it all underscores its commitment to historical accuracy, making the Snowtown Murders a powerful depiction of true-life terror.
Hi, Mom, it's me, Fred. Hi, Mom, it's me, Fred. I'm on my way to Perth.
Number 4. My Friend Dahmer.
Sorry. Why'd you do that? I just wanted to see what its insides looked like.
Drawing from the graphic novel of the same name by Derf Backderf, Jeffrey Dahmer's high school friend, My Friend Dahmer offers a chillingly accurate portrayal of one of America's most notorious serial killers in their teenage years. The film skillfully explores the troubling signs of Dahmer's developing psychopathy and his isolation during adolescence, highlighting the subtle yet disturbing factors that contributed to his descent. And unlike typical serial killer movies, My Friend Dahmer avoids over-sensationalism and instead opts for a more grounded and nuanced look at how Dahmer's troubled youth set the stage for his later crimes.
Where are you headed? I made it this far. I'm headed back to Akron.
You wanna party some more?
Ross Lynch's portrayal also provides eerie insight into the future killer's mental state, all based on true details. Number 3. Monster.
No, I don't want to hear this, Lee.
I know. But you need to.
We can be as different as we want to be, but you can't kill people.
Says who?
Patty Jenkinson's Monster takes a dive into the tragic life of Aileen Wuornos, one of America's most notorious female serial killers. Charlize Theron's transformation into Wuornos is widely acclaimed for capturing both her humanity and darkness. In fact, Theron won an Oscar for the portrayal that shows Wuornos not simply as a ruthless killer, but as someone shaped by immense hardship.
But, I'm a real hard worker.
The film emphasizes a struggle within a broken system and based much of it on extensive research. This included court documents, depositions, and real-life interviews with Wuornos herself. The film's nuanced realism, down to shooting in locations like the bar where Aileen drank her last beer, lends it heartbreaking authenticity.
Thank you, Judge. And may you rot in hell.
Number 2. Extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile.
I won't ask for mercy. In fact, I find it absurd to ask for mercy for something that I did not do.
Based on Elizabeth Klopfer's memoir, The Phantom Prince, My Life with Ted Bundy, Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile provides a unique perspective on the notorious killer through the eyes of his former girlfriend. And in doing so, it conveys just how Bundy's manipulative charisma allowed him to evade suspicion and ensnare those closest to him.
Think I must be lost.
You ran 2 stop signs, son.
I know. I couldn't make your car. The headlights were in my eyes, and to be honest, I got a little bit spooked.
Zac Efron's portrayal of Bundy is also strikingly accurate, uncannily personifying the serial killer's deceptive persona.
I didn't know what to do. I thought I was gonna lose you.
Director Joe Berlinger, who also made a documentary series on Bundy, says he made sure to emphasize the historical events authentically. Though some have criticized it for seemingly glamorizing Bundy, the film's chilling realism remains undeniable. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into Settings and switch on your notifications. Number 1. Zodiac.
Sam, you need to tell me what your problem is.
I don't want to go to the gas chamber. I have headaches. I kill. I don't get them.
David Fincher's Zodiac is an impressively precise depiction of the real-life investigation into the Zodiac killer, who terrorized the San Francisco Bay Area in the late 1960s and early 70s.
It's okay. This is all gonna be okay.
The film goes to great lengths to recreate not only crime scenes, but also the era's distinct atmosphere, from the clothing victims wore to the building designs of the period.
Are you sure there's nobody else in the house? Would you like to go upstairs and check?
Fincher's dedication to detail is definitely on full display here, down to the Zodiac's original letters, and it all adds a haunting truthfulness to the proceedings. Featuring powerful performances from Jake Gyllenhaal, Mark Ruffalo, and Robert Downey Jr., Zodiac easily immerses viewers in the dark, meticulous pursuit of the elusive killer.
I'm not the Zodiac. And if I was, I certainly wouldn't tell you.
Which serial killer film left the biggest impression on you? Let us know in the comments below.
I killed my little sister. How can anyone ever be forgiven for that? I think about what I did every day.